Okay, we're dealing with surface area. Okay, surface area is the total area of the outside faces of three-dimensional figures. Okay, so you just figure out the area of one face. In case of a cube, because we're doing the surface area of a square prism. Square prism is a cube. All sides are square. So when it comes to a cube, we figure out the area of 1 and multiply by 6. So in this case, in this example, we need to find the surface area of a cube with size of 3 inches each. Okay, so the size of the size of each side is 3 inches. So we go 6 sides times 3 inches square. Okay? 6 sides times s side square. So it's 6 sides times 3 inches square. Okay? 3 inches square. Alright? That's how you write it. So 3 square is 3 times 3. 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 inches square. Because remember, the inches get squared as well. 3 get squared, inches get squared. 6 times 9 inches squared is 54 inches square. Okay, now we're going to move on to a rectangular prism. Okay, so now we're looking at the surface area of a rectangular prism. Okay, this is a rectangular prism. Okay, rectangular prism. All right. So we're looking at the surface area. That means we're taking all the faces, the area of all the faces. Well, I have the formula. The formula is, okay. The formula is perimeter times height plus 2 times base. Perimeter times height plus 2 times the area of the base. Because remember, the bases are identical, the bottom and the top. So the perimeter, how do we get perimeter? We remember from previous lessons, perimeter, we add the sides, right? So if this is 5 meters, and this is 6 meters, and this is 6 meters, okay? Then we're going to add 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6. Okay? That's how we're going to get the perimeter. Okay? And then we do that, multiply by the height, which is 7 meters. The height is 7 meters. We're going to multiply by the height. Okay? By the height. Plus the 2 bases. How do we get the area of the base? Remember, length times width. Length times width. Okay, length times width. 6 meters times 5 meters will give you the area of your base. Okay? So then we add the sides. We get 22 meters. Multiply by the height, 7 meters. Okay, the height, 7 meters. Plus 2 times the area of the base. The area of the base, 6 times 5 is 30. M times M is M squared. Okay? Okay, so now we got that. We come out with 22 times 7, 22 meters times 7, 22 meters times 7 meters is going to give you 154 meters square. Plus 2 times 30 meters square is 60 meters square. Okay? And when you add that up, you get 214 meters square. Okay? All right. So then we're going to move on to surface area of a pyramid. Okay, so here we have the surface area of a pyramid. Okay, surface area of a pyramid. Okay? This is the formula for surface area of a pyramid. 1/2 times the perimeter times the slant height plus base. Now the slant height is a line from the apex all the way down to the base. That's your slant height. From the apex to the base. That's your slant height. Okay? So remember, 1/2 times the perimeter times slant height plus base area. Okay? Or the area of the base. Alright? So, in this example, what is the surface area of a pyramid with a slant height of 5 feet? Okay? 5 feet. Okay? With a perimeter of 14 feet. Okay, it has a perimeter of 14 feet. 14 feet. Okay? With a perimeter of 14 feet and a base with an area of 12 feet. So the base has an area. The base has an area of 12 feet. Okay? 12 feet. And you know that is square because an area, that's how we express area. Express it as square. Okay? Now, all we got to do now is put in the numbers. They told us our perimeter is 14 feet. So perimeter, 1/2 times perimeter, 14 feet. We know our slant height is 5 feet. So we put in times 5 feet. Plus base area, they give us 12 feet. Base area 12 feet, 12 feet square. Okay? So now what we got to do first is multiply. Okay? Multiply. Okay, so 14 feet times 5 feet is 7 feet square. Okay, because remember 14 times 5 and then the feet also get multiplied. They become square, feet square. Alright, so now we have 70 feet square. Still have 1/2 times 70 feet square plus 12 feet square. We still have that. So 1/2 of 70, multiply 1/2 by 70 or 0.5 by 70, you're going to get 35. 35 feet square. Still plus 12 feet square. Okay, so now we have 35 feet square plus 12 feet square, and that will give us 47 feet squared. Okay? Alright, so now you got surface area of square prism or cube. Surface area of cube. You know how to do that. Surface area of rectangular prism. You know how to do that. And surface area of pyramid. You also know how to do that. Okay? So try the problems. They're on the next page. Try out the problems. And you should be able to do them. If you have any problems, go back to the video and review it again. Okay? Alright, great.